Okay, right.
Want a chair?
Okay, right.
Great.
Today at the termly PTA meeting, it's time for us to really get to the crux of the issues, okay? So it's time for some parent-teacher associating. Right, okay. Now, Paul here has raised an issue that he'd like to bring up, and that is to do with the lower school reading curriculum. So Paul, if you...
Thank you very much, Simon. Well, yes, my daughter came home the other day. She's 8 years old. And she showed me her reading list, and I perused it. And on top of the list was The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Now, as an avid Daily Mail reader, the title somewhat shocked me. It somewhat surprised me. But after reading the text, I personally found very few things offensive in it. But I do have issue with the protagonist's name. I don't think it has any place in our modern society.
Yes, I would second that, Paul. My personal belief is that if we, as good Christian Britons, have to rename Christmas the Winter Festival,
Which we do.
just so that, you know, to please them lot, then I find it so appallingly offensive that our children should be forced to read a book where the protagonist's name, his forename, is clearly of Afro-Caribbean origin. I just find, and I'm surprised actually that you found nothing wrong with the content, Paul, because I skimmed through it, and it turned out that the main theme of the narrative is that the bear and his friends go on a search, an arduous search, for a pot of honey. That, for me, is a clear allegory for picking up marijuana.
I cannot believe I didn't see it. That's absolutely fantastic.
Well, I think we're all agreed. Let's write to the publisher and get them to change the first name to something more racially neutral.
Racially neutral.
Right.
I have a...
Hang on, but what name should we use?
I have an idea. Simon the Pooh. Simon the Pooh.
Well, I like that because it is my name after all. And also, Simon is well known for being a racially neutral name.
Yes, I agree. I live next to someone called Simon Belly. And he's...
Well, that's settled then.
Well, hang on. If we're talking about the protagonist's name, maybe we could talk about his second name as well.
What, the Pooh?
Exactly, the Pooh.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, it's Pooh.
It has an H on. Don't be so childish.
Get over yourself, Paul.
Sorry, fellas.
Meeting adjourned.